thank you for joining us live today. For anyone who's new to SoulSensei, we're so happy to have you all here. SoulSensei is a space built for healing, growth, and real connection. We host live sessions and guided practices to help you all reconnect with yourself through energy work, meditation, and spiritual exploration, all with some truly amazing guides and teachers. Before we begin today's session, I would request each one of you to kindly turn your cameras on. It creates a great sense of community and it helps the guide connect with you all better. So, if you could have some cameras on, that would be wonderful. Thank you for everyone who's turning their cameras on. It's wonderful to see you all. Welcome to today's session. Without further ado, I want to welcome our guide, Anahata Meher, joining us today, a spiritual guide, an intuitive healer with over 13 years of experience. She works across chakra alignment, inner child healing, energy work, and soul healing to support deep emotional and energetic transformation. It's wonderful to have you here, Anahata. Over to you. Wishing everyone a very calm and a soulful session ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Avina, and welcome to SoulSensei SoulSync Day 5. We've been on this journey since the 1st of January, and it's really amazing. We've made our way through the heart and into the throat chakra. For everyone who's been showing up every day before today, welcome again. And all of you who have come for the first time, welcome to this journey. You are here because you need to be here today. It doesn't matter if you haven't been here before. Whatever you receive today is what you need. So open your heart to receive. Just a little bit about myself. I'm Anahata Meher. I've been a practitioner of healing for the past 13 years, a little over 13 years, and I support people on their wellness journey, emotional wellness, how to discover and identify patterns that don't work or that are old or need to be healed. I help people to move forward on their spiritual journey, how to understand and eventually master the language of intuition and spirit, how to commune with the oneness, the divinity. That is our true nature. And today we are going to be talking about the throat chakra, and this is where we speak our truth and we accept our truth. So, the one truth that we need to accept is that we are one with all that there is. We are here as a part of the collective, and there is something much bigger at play than just our individual story. Before we move forward, let's begin the session and create sacred space with our voices. I'm going to invite everyone to bring your hands to prayer position at your heart. And let's close our eyes and open today's session with 3 ohms. Let's breathe in. And I'm going to invite you to continue to keep your hands in prayer position and close your eyes to receive the energy, the blessings, and the presence of Ma Kali in our throat chakra and in our session today. Om Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swada Namostute Om. Taking a deep breath and feeling this very powerful presence of the Divine Mother in the form of Goddess Kali with us today, let's gently rub our palms together. Place them on our eyelids and open our eyes. So Kali, most people are afraid of Goddess Kali. So before we move on with today's throat chakra information, let's talk about Goddess Kali. She is a fierce form and a powerful form of the Divine Mother. She is not only this dark goddess with her tongue sticking out, she is also a very nurturing goddess. And she is a very important ally on our soul's journey. Ma Kali's name is not Kali because she's black or dark, but her name is Kali because she's the goddess of time and the cycles of life and the cycles of nature. Every time something has gone wrong in your life where you feel as if the earth has been swept off from below your feet, that's her presence. It is her responsibility. She comes to protect us and she yanks us out of the path that we are not supposed to be in. So, all the shakeups that happen, all the disruptions and destructions that happen in our life are actually the blessing of Ma Kali. Of course, we don't like to experience those challenges. However, it is a part of existence because when the cycles of time are changed, when we have that breakdown, is when things can start moving anew again. So let's clear any illusion we might have about Goddess Kali today and let's embrace her and clear our fear. And why is she here? Why has she come today in our throat chakra? Our throat chakra is our center of communication. And this is where we discover our truth, our unique voice. And Goddess Kali's energy is about connecting to our ultimate truth, ending the cycle of life, that which we are not, and birthing that which is our truth, our soul's true essence. Communication, not only with ourselves, but communication with all of existence. Nature has created a very, very spectacular being, this human. We have many, many abilities hidden inside of us. And the more we work with our chakras, especially the throat chakra, our voice opens up. Have you thought about it? That we are so many billions of people on this planet, and each one of us has a unique voice. No two voices are the same, they can be similar. And what is this magical phenomenon of life where air is entering our physical body, our voice box, and sound comes out? How is this? This means we are magic, and this is the magic we can unlock when we tune into our throat chakra. Remember, if you've been here from day one, that we worked with the root, which was our earth connection, our earthly life. Then we worked with the sacral chakra, which was the water and the emotions, the emotional body, the internal pain, wounding, even our gifts and our dreams. Then the solar plexus, which was our power, our talents, our personality, our purpose. Then the heart, which was the love energy, divinity, and the bridge over which we have walked, and now we have come into the realm of spirit. Here, the impact of the human life starts to become lesser, and we start moving towards subtler and denser energy. Not to get confused with the words that I'm using, even if you don't fully understand it, your soul and your body knows. So just receive the information, okay? Subtle means refined energy, right? The lower it is denser, heavier, and subtle means it becomes refined, lighter, right? The more we go into soul, it becomes lighter. So the throat chakra is the first gateway of the soul. And here we can bring together the spirit energy, our truth, through the human form into existence. However, what do we need here? Truth. And unfortunately, over years in the collective, as well as through our personal story, our unique voice tends to get suppressed. We are supposed to be a certain way. We are supposed to live a certain way to be accepted in this society. And to do that, we sometimes end up quashing our dreams, our wishes, which becomes the quashing of our truth and our voice. I'll give you a simple example. We are taught from the time we are young that we have to go to school, we have to study, then we have to get some degree, we have to make sure we study, and we have to have a job so that we can eventually have a good life. And then once we get married, we have to have a suitable husband or wife, and then we have a child. This is the system society has given us. But now, what if we are not meant to be in that rigmarole? What if I am an artist? What if I am a singer? What if I am a gardener? What if I am a healer like I am sitting in front of you today? Working with my throat chakra and understanding my truth is the reason why I am sitting in front of you today. With confidence, being able to share my energy and my wisdom and whatever I have learned, because I was able to hear my own truth that I cannot fit into the box that society has provided for me. I am something else, there is something else, and let's find out. And through that, the soul's voice bit by bit starts to come out. So for years we are going through this suppression, and working with the throat chakra slowly and surely helps us to open up that truth and that authentic self. A lot of us must have heard spiritual masters, teachers, gurus, and mentors saying this: let's be authentic, come back to your authentic self. What does that mean? Authentic self means that which is true for me. For example, I work with energy, I work with soul, I am a healer, right? I'm not a life coach. That is not my truth. My truth is this. Somebody is a doctor. There can be 10 doctors, but one doctor is a heart surgeon, one doctor is a brain surgeon. That is their truth. Beyond that, there is a collective truth. We are all spirit. We are living in a human body. We live on earth. We all have our stories. We all have our unique creative expression. No matter who we are, each and every one of us has at least one unique creative expression. For example, for me, it's my voice and my ability to sing. I came into the world with it. And my role in this life is to keep nurturing and honing it. But what happens? We are so afraid of judgment. We are so afraid of what others will think, or we have not been allowed to free our expression since childhood due to our parents or due to our circumstances or due to our, maybe those who are married, their partners, and the way life works there. And for a man, it is even harder. As women, we at least get an opportunity to express our feelings and our emotions. The man has been conditioned since he's a little boy: men don't cry, don't be emotional, be strong. So it's not a man versus woman story here. All of us human beings have our own version of suppression and own version of, you know, denial, where our truth gets disconnected. So today, let's try working with our throat. And I know that the conversation that has come through today seems a little intense, but that's why Ma Kali is here, so that we can make some breakthroughs in the energy body, right? And let me make you aware of one more truth since we are talking about the throat chakra. It's not only about intensity. Now we are moving into the realm of spirit. So it is all actually about more lightness and more expansion and more freedom. However, to do that, we have to transcend and navigate the heaviness, right? We have to go through the heaviness into the lightness. So today, one more truth we'll reiterate is that for each one of us to start working towards this truth, that we are made up of at least 4 layers. We have this physical body, then we have a mental body, which is our thoughts, then we have our emotional body, which is our feelings, and then we have our energy body, which is pure energy. So across these 4 layers, there is duality. So balanced energy, balanced emotion, balanced thought, balanced body, health, life, imbalanced body, health, life. So in today's session, let's start to at least embrace this truth so we can peel the layers and know that we are way more than just this human being who has come here to do a job, get married, have a child. We have a soul who has a purpose, and we need to listen to it, right? And we need to communicate with ourselves. So let's begin. Does anybody have any questions before we go into the throat chakra meditation? You can type it in the chat box. Yes, Chandani, you can. Would you like to type it or would you like to speak it? Would you like to unmute yourself and speak? Hi, Chandni.
फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैम आपने पीछे दिया जलाया है मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा एंड योर नेम अनाहत मींस हार्ट चक्र राइट आपका नाम बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे एंड इट्स फर्स्ट टाइम इंटरेक्शन विथ यू मैम 2 क्वेश्चन है मेरे पहले कि हमें माँ काली को ही क्यों आज इनवाइट किया मतलब why not somebody else? First question is this. And second, आपने बोला कि we should know our authentic self को हमको लौटना है. So how will I know? क्योंकि इतनी social layers हैं हमारे ऊपर, मुझे पता ही नहीं मेरा authentic self क्या था. So how will come to know that?
I'll answer both the questions. Very good questions. I request you to mute yourself, Chandni. And thank you for the observation, Ritika. Can you feel the difference? आज सच में एनर्जी अलग है क्योंकि आज माँ काली आई है. अब हाउ एंड वाई माँ काली? So Chandni, over the last, since the first day and since I was tuning into these sessions, every day automatically when I sit here, the divine being comes through and says, today I am coming to your energy field. So it is through my inner communication that I am able to perceive information from the invisible realm. है ना, तो वो मुझे समझ आता है. सो आई रिसीव इट एंड आई ट्रस्ट इट. अभी बहुत साल हो गए प्रैक्टिस करके, सो आई एम इन ट्यून विथ माई इनर वॉइस, right? And I can feel the presence and have communication with the divine realm and the spirit realm. So first day was Ganesha because we were beginning, and then second day was sacral Saraswati Ma. I didn't even know who I wanted to call till I sat in this chair, and then she said, I'm coming. So for throat, when I was tuning in, for solar plexus we had Durga Ma, for heart we had Ma Lakshmi, and today I was like, who's coming through? And she was standing there already, that it's me. Why? Because she's going to help us break the illusion. This answers your second question. So many societal layers behind which our voice may be hidden, so we can use the energy of our voice and invite the medicine of Ma Kali and many other gods and goddesses to break through the illusion so we can know our truth. This happens through meditation, through practices, and one of the easiest way of understanding and beginning this communication journey is journaling and writing. Right? You can ask yourself questions and answer them and stay with whatever the answer is without trying to judge it. And before we begin understanding the communication with the divine realm, first let's begin communication with ourselves. है ना, ऐसे फर्स्ट डे पे आप बैठोगे एंड से माँ काली गिव मी अ मैसेज, तो शायद आपका ब्रेन उसको कंट्राइव करेगा, शायद आप उसको यू विल मेक इट अप, बिकॉज अभी तक वो चैनल खुला नहीं है. बट दिस चैनल एग्जिस्ट्स इन ईच एंड एवरी वन ऑफ अस. मैं आसमान से नहीं टपकी हूं, हम सब सेम ही हैं, ऐसे ही बनाया कुदरत ने हमको. और जितना हम हमारी जर्नी पे फोकस करते हैं, जितना हम मेडिटेशन करते हैं, जर्नलिंग प्रैक्टिसेस करते हैं, खुद के इनर वर्ल्ड पे काम करते हैं, वी कैन एक्सेस मोर एंड मोर ऑफ दीज गिफ्ट्स. सोलर प्लेक्सेस में गिफ्ट्स की बात की थी, इंट्यूशन, इनर कम्युनिकेशन, ये इंटर डायमेंशनल कम्युनिकेशन, ये सारी हमारी ऑलरेडी इनेट गिफ्ट्स हैं. ये हमें कहीं से अक्वायर नहीं करनी पड़ती, हमें सीखना नहीं पड़ता. हम हमारा iOS में ये सारे हैं वर्जन्स और एप्स, वो एक एक करके हमको उनको अनलॉक करना है. आई होप दैट आंसर्स योर क्वेश्चन, चांदनी एंड इवन रुचिका. एंड प्लीज लेट्स begin with our throat chakra meditation today. Chandni, good for you? Can you give me a thumbs up? And you can always connect with me later, okay? You can find me on Instagram as @anahata okay? And you can always take my number from the SoulSensei people, or, I'll put the number in the chat box. I'll put it right now only. Everyone can save it, and then we can do our meditation for today. And not to be afraid of Ma Kali, okay? She's our friend. I want to share a secret, today when I was getting ready, and how it is said, right? Ke meditation hai, white kapde pehno, light kapde pehno, but my hand went straight into pick up this black kurta. And I'm also thinking, for a moment, that societal conditioning made me feel that, no, yaar, black, why black? But then as I wore it, I realized, oh, 1 minute, it is the presence of Kali. Now, why? Because it is within the darkness that we can see the light. If there is no darkness, we cannot understand the light. And darkness does not mean bad. Darkness is the place where everything is born. Okay? With that, wow, it's a very powerful energy coming through today. Everyone is आज यहाँ पर जो भी बैठे हैं, आपके सोल ने कुछ ना कुछ तो चूज किया है कि we are receiving this very strong energy today. So let's close our eyes and let's move into the throat. Let's break through the illusions and come a little closer to our authentic self today. Let's close our eyes and let's begin with breath. Breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth a few times. Sighing out if possible, releasing your voice. There's no one here to listen and no one here to judge. Let's begin by working with the throat chakra, by breaking through the illusion and fear of judgment. Breathe in. It doesn't matter how it sounds. It doesn't have to be beautiful. It's just the way it's coming out from inside. Free flowing. And for those of you, if a sound is not coming out, then you can take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, you can make a humming sound. And as we are humming or releasing the sounds from our inner world, we bring our awareness to the base of our spine, to the root chakra, breathing in, connecting to our roots, our foundation, to the earth, to the body, slowly moving our awareness 2 inches below the navel. For the ones who are here for the first time, don't worry if you cannot fully follow. Your soul knows and is doing it. Simply receive. Bring your awareness 2 inches below the navel in the center of your body, sacral chakra, connecting to water, connecting to flow, connecting to your dreams, moving into your diaphragm, the solar plexus, connecting to your light, your purpose, your personality, your power, moving into the heart, connecting to love, connecting to breath, to life, to the divine. And from here, carrying this truth upwards into your throat chakra, in the center of your throat. I am divine. And see, sense, and visualize in the center of your throat a 16-petal blue colored lotus. It doesn't matter what blue it is, simply allow your inner vision to reveal this energy to you. Let's not contrive anything. And if you can't see anything, Let your imagination make it up. A beautiful blue colored lotus. It has 16 petals. Breathe in. The petals start to blossom. Breathe out. The petals blossom even more, opening up your throat center. And as you breathe, we connect to the element of space, Akasha, and that starts to create and open up space in our throat center, releasing all the stuck energy, clearing all the stuck communication, so many words suppressed over so many years, lifetimes, parts of your truth, your energy, your dreams quashed, hidden, knowingly or unknowingly, begin to start revealing themselves. Be free and allow yourself to fully experience whatever your inner soul wants to show you in your throat. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, who am I? And whatever answer you receive, accept it. I accept myself fully and completely as I am. And the moment you invite acceptance, a few more layers of illusion, of stuckness, of blocks, of lies we are hiding behind, the masks we put on begin to dissolve. It is safe for you to be you. It is safe for you to be seen. It is safe for you to be heard. First by your own self and then by all of existence. Because you are not only this human, you are infinite energy. So in our throat chakra today, let's feel that expansiveness. In this human body, let's expand our imagination, our vision, our energy as much as we can to the earth, beyond the earth, to our solar system, to the sun, beyond the sun to other solar systems in our galaxy. And that's just one galaxy that we know of. And there may be so much more out there. The gazillion stars. And there's something even around that. Allow your energy to expand unto infinity, opening up the layers of your throat, activating your voice, your truth, and your power to express your unique voice. And your throat chakra starts to spin in clockwise direction, radiating this expansiveness of your own truth, of your authentic self to every cell of your body and your being until you are held in a bubble of this true, authentic throat chakra energy, ready to begin a new journey of communication, clear communication, easeful communication with yourself, with all your near and dear ones, with the people that you work with and interact with and cross paths with, and most importantly, with Mother Nature, Mother Life, and the Divine. And with this very expansive energy, let's bring our hands in prayer position to our heart, giving thanks to Ma Kali for holding space for us today while we could, for a few moments, at least remember that we are the infinite energy of spirit and we could reconnect with our truth. Let's give thanks to each and every one of us in this circle who held this energy today. To SoulSensei for bringing us together every day. Let's give gratitude to ourselves for showing up. Wherever there is gratitude, healing begins. And with the remembrance of the answer that you received, who am I? Let's rub our palms together, place them on our eyelids, and open our eyes into the room. Can everyone feel the shift of energy? Thank you everyone for being here. And if anyone wants to share in the box what answer you received, this is the space where we speak. Let's use our voice today. There is no judgment here. This is a safe space. This is a safe space of love. Let's begin here today. Share something in the chat box. One word, maybe about how you're feeling. One word if you received a vision or if you received an answer. Wonderful. Surangama has received one word, divine, beautiful. All right, Vinuta, so it's okay. At least we've asked the question. It's okay if we don't get an answer because we are not yet ready or we have not yet become clear with this communication. So you have to keep asking the question. One day we will start understanding and listening it also. One day we will start perceiving it also. And that's fine. What color you see is great. Yes, Ritika, would you like to speak?
I just felt immense energy. I mean, like goosebumps yesterday was a different kind of energy, but today it was like very strong, very powerful, and it was immense, and it was wonderful.
Thank
Like
you so
throughout the session, but especially during the meditation, it was beautiful. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. I mean, that is the magic of co creation with spirit, right? That's what we are doing. We are channels, and divine spirit is flowing through us. Each one of
And
us has this ability. So, what we are feeling is these energies, medicines, qualities of however spirit wants to co create with us. And each one of us has a purpose to fulfill, each one
and
of us has
yeah,
something to
thank
do.
you so much for yesterday. I would like to share that the entire day I could feel like the morning session, half an hour, it helped me like walk throughout the day. And today it was like automatically at 10:23 or something. I just somehow remembered that I have a session at 10:30 and I just logged in. So thank you so much again.
You're most welcome. That's the soul's calling. It calls you and it makes you sit exactly where you need to sit. That's the magic. If only we allow. All right. Blue Lotus getting praise from Ma Kali. Wonderful. That's a great visual to have even in your meditation and continue with it. Healing with no judgment. Beautiful. Very important medicine. We all need it. Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you, Vinitha. Wow, no thoughts, Chaitanya, you're lucky. No thoughts. That is actually the most original form, right? There is nothing. So well done. Pallavi, thank you. All right. Oh, Pooja, you're a hardcore Kali Ma Bhakt. Wonderful. God bless. Welcome. Maybe that's why you're here. And I hope to see all of you more. I'm going to be here all of January. So I'm going to see you tomorrow for the third eye chakra. Tomorrow we meet Lord Shiva. So see you all and lots of love.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you.
wonderful day.
Thank you everyone for joining us. We have a wonderful lineup of leaders here at Soul Sensei. We also have an upcoming session with Megha Gupta on the 10th of Jan at 7 p.m. So the link for which will be in the chat box. Hoping to see you all for more sessions on Soul Sensei. Thank you for choosing Soul Sensei as your partner in your spiritual journey. Thank you everyone for joining.